It's been perhaps the most contentious issue of the year at the State House, a new parental bill of rights. Senate Bill 272 would require teachers and administrators, if asked, to provide truthful answers to parents about their kids' activities in school. The legislation explicitly identifies scenarios like children using a different name to facilitate a gender transition, or if the school is affirming a child's assertion of a gender different from the one under which they enrolled. Republican lawmakers say the bill is necessary to reestablish trust in the education system, which they say has eroded.
It's not designed to hurt anyone. In fact, quite the contrary, it's designed to get education back where it belongs, as a partnership between parents and teachers and children.
Opponents of the bill argue if it becomes law, it will put LGBTQ youth at risk.
I don't want to put any other teenagers in that position where they're forced to reveal information about themselves that maybe they're still figuring out. Maybe they don't know if they're gay or they're trans, and by coming out to their classmates, to a teacher, and talking about these things, they're figuring that out for themselves.
Representative Alessandra Murray and Senator Dan Innes discussed Senate Bill 272 in an interview that will air in full Sunday morning on Close Up.
Senator, how do you respond to that scenario? A kid who needs a trusted adult, and now they worry that this trusted adult might have to tell their parents.
Yeah, I think that's an important point, and this bill has a protection in there for just the situation that was described. In the event that a teacher or counselor or administrator at a school believes reasonably that a child would be at risk if certain information is disclosed to the parents, then they don't have to disclose that information.
A teacher cannot know what exactly is going on in the household. Only the child and their parents know what is happening and what the environment is there. So I think we can't put teachers in this position where they're going to disclose information that could go really wrong or could be totally fine.
Adam Sexton, WMUR News 9.